Welcome back to Trarcade, the channel where we explore captivating stories from the past. Today we have a truly remarkable tale to share with you, the story of the legendary RMS Titanic. Join me as we delve into the history and tragedy of this iconic ship. Our journey begins with a stunning photograph of the Titanic at Cove Harbor in 1912. This snapshot captures the ship's majestic presence before it embarked on its ill-fated voyage. Let's now take a step back in time to witness the construction of the Titanic in gantry between 1909 and 1911. This image gives us a glimpse of the monumental effort put into building this engineering marvel. Prepare to be amazed by the opulent interiors of Titanic. First-class staterooms were adorned with exquisite design styles ranging from Georgian to Jacobean to Italian Renaissance. These luxurious accommodations provided a glimpse into the lavish lifestyle of the privileged passengers. One of the most iconic features of the Titanic was its grand staircase. Captured in this mesmerizing photograph, this architectural masterpiece was a symbol of elegance and sophistication. The Titanic spared no expense when it came to providing top-notch amenities for its passengers. The first-class smoking room, with its lavish decor and comfortable seating, was a place for relaxation and socialization. On the boat deck, we find the gymnasium equipped with the latest exercise machines, a testament to the ship's commitment to providing health and recreation facilities for its passengers. The Titanic also had a swimming pool which was located in the first-class area of the ship. It was one of the first heated swimming pools on a ship and was a popular spot for passengers looking to relax and cool off. While the first-class accommodations on the Titanic were lavish, the ship also provided public areas for the middle-class passengers to enjoy. These areas included a library, a smoking room, a dining salon, and promenade decks. These spaces allowed the middle-class passengers to socialize, relax, and enjoy the journey. The Titanic also had public rooms dedicated to the third-class passengers. These areas provided spaces for socializing, playing games, and enjoying the communal activities during the voyage. On board the Titanic, there was a Marconi operator room that served as the communication hub for the ship. Equipped with a 5-kilowatt ocean liner station, the operators were responsible for sending and receiving wireless messages. As we move closer to the Titanic's ill-fated voyage, we witness the bustling scene at Southampton docks, where crowds gathered to bid farewell to the ship. Little did they know of the tragedy that would unfold. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, embarking on its maiden voyage. It left port for the final time, carrying the dreams and hopes of its passengers. Captain Edward J. Smith, the commanding officer of the Titanic, and purser Hugh Walter McElroy were photographed standing aboard the ship. John Jacob Astor IV was one of the wealthiest passengers on board the Titanic. He did not survive the sinking, and his tragic story has become one of the most well-known and poignant of the entire disaster. Lifeboats played a crucial role in the Titanic's tragic story. These lifeboats, with their limited capacity, were intended to be a safety measure for emergencies. In the days leading up to the disaster, passengers on the Titanic casually strolled past the ship's onboard lifeboats, unaware of the impending tragedy that would force them to rely on these life-saving vessels. One of the most valuable items lost on the Titanic was a painting called La Circassianobane by Mary Joseph Blondel. It was valued at over $100,000 at the time and has since become a symbol of the tragedy. This image is of a copy. Unfortunately, disaster struck on the fateful night of April 14, 1912. When the Titanic collided with an iceberg. The icy waters became the stage for one of the most devastating maritime disasters in history. This photograph captures the iceberg that the Titanic is believed to have struck on the fateful morning of April 15, 1912. The dark spot alongside the waterline described by the witnesses as a smear of red paint marked the tragic collision that would ultimately lead to the sinking of the Titanic. Among the stories of the heroism that emerged from the Titanic tragedy, the musicians hold a special place. These talented individuals played music with unwavering dedication, seeking to calm and uplift the passengers during the ship's final moments. They chose to stay on board, sacrificing their own lives in an act of selflessness and bravery. As the Titanic began to sink, lifeboats became the only hope for survival. These small vessels carried a fortunate few who managed to secure a spot, slowly moving away from the sinking ship towards the uncertain safety of the open ocean. Among the lifeboats launched from the Titanic, the last one holds a particular significance. It represents the final chance for survival. As it made its way through the dark and cold waters, it carried the weight of the tragedy and the glimmers of hope that still remained. The story of the Titanic is a poignant reminder of the fragility of human endeavors. From the grandeur of its construction to the tragic end, this iconic ship has left an indelible mark on history. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to click the subscribe button below to join our community of history enthusiasts. By subscribing, you'll never miss out our latest videos exploring captivating stories from different eras. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the pages of history.